Tom here, Flip Anything. So, wanted to touch base. Still waiting on that contract to be signed on that exceptionally good deal I have in the works. So hopefully, it's always kind of a nail biter waiting for, someone to come back like that. I don't worry about it too much, but it is a little bit exciting. And plus, I'm going to be glad to demonstrate to you how easy it is to make things happen when you push things. There might be $50,000, $100,000 profit on this deal. The other thing right now, I'm heading to one of my buildings where I have a multi-tenant building, and this is just a frustrating thing. I've been trying to get the post office out there. I changed out the mailbox. It had individual mailboxes. Looks like we may have had some theft or lost mail. So I opted and bought a cluster box. A cluster box is like a big square box full of mailboxes, and all the individuals have their own key, and then the post office has two keys. They have one key that they put their lock on, and that one opens up these things like a big old pair of wide doors, and then they put everybody's mail where it goes, and then they close them up, and then everybody can access their mail through the individual doors that are within those two big doors. Well, typical government bureaucracy stupidity. The post office took forever to get on this thing. Multiple calls, multiple trips down there, asking them, could you please come, put your locks on here? And so after messing with this for 3 months, they show up, and not only do they replace the lock or put in the lock that they need to give them the master access, they change all of the locks on every single door, which was never requested, never even seen it happen before. So now they've got their locks on, but now nobody has a key, including me or the tenants. So I'm heading to the post office right now. In fact, I'll show you, since I'm driving by this property, I'm going to show you real quick what I'm talking about. Unbelievable. So let me pull this off. Okay, so take a look here. That's the cluster box, okay? That's the new box that I just put in. That is replacing those mailboxes right there. And what they were supposed to do, might as well just get into it here. They were supposed to simply replace, let's see, this lock right here. With this lock, actually, I don't know, maybe it's this lock. Actually, this lock. They were supposed to replace this lock here. Then these doors open like a big pair, and I already had keys to all these. Well, they came out, and apparently they changed all of these, and so now nobody can get into their mailbox, period. But again, that is a great solution for replacing stuff like this, and also it is a good solution to avoid theft, because all the boxes are locked, and that's how that works. So anyhow, just a quick day in the life. Just wanted to share that. I'll be coming back with more on the contract if I get it signed, hopefully, but it'll serve as a good example of how to make money flipping. So that's it.